So don't always be willing to share all you know about your product. And I'll give you this really brief example. Let's say guy's name is Jimmy. He graduates his MBA from Ohio State University, and he gets a job in management at Walmart. So he shows up for work first day at Walmart, and the store manager, his name is Steve, he says, "Oh, hey, Jimmy, you're the new guy. Great, I'll be with you in a few minutes. Go back. The employee lounge is in the back of the store near the heaters. Just wait for me back there. I'll be there in a few minutes." So Jimmy goes back by the heaters. And he's standing there, and some little old lady comes up. It's like almost wintertime, and it's a little cold outside. And some little old lady comes up with her cart, and she's looking at the heaters, and she says to Jimmy, "Excuse me, do you work here?" And he says, "Yeah, my first day, but yeah, I work here." And he goes, "How can I help you?" She goes, "I need a heater." So Jimmy looks at the shelf. He sees like 5 different heaters on the shelf. He doesn't really know anything about the heaters. It's his first day there. So he's kind of reading the boxes, and he says to the lady, he goes, "Well, what are you looking for? Like, do you want the top of the line one? You want the mid-level one? Do you want the low end, right? Like, this one is on wheels. You can push it from room to room. This one has 3 temperature settings. This one has 5 temperature settings, right? This one's $140. This one's $200. Like, can you share with me what you're looking for? What's your budget? Do you live alone? Do you need to move it from room to room?" He's asking all these questions, right? So finally, she's answering his questions, and he says, "This one looks like it'll do the job for you. It's it's on wheels. You can push it from room to room. It's simple to use, 3 settings, high, low, medium, off, 4 settings, all right? And all you do is plug it in." "I'll take that one." "Great." Middle of the road. It's not the cheapest one. It's not the most expensive one. He picks it up. He puts it in the cart. A month goes by. Walmart corporate calls up Steve, the store manager. "You guys are blowing away the country in heater sales. What's going on?" And Steve goes, "It's Jimmy. It's the new guy. He's just crushing it. I want you to send him to GE school. I want you to make him our heater specialist. He'll be our regional heater specialist. You send him to that program. He'll come back and he'll go to all the stores." So Jimmy spends 2 weeks in Kentucky at GE school. I don't know if that's where GE school is. I kind of made that up. But he spends 2 weeks there at GE school becoming the heater specialist. Now he's back in the store, and he's right by the heaters, and he's chomping at the bit. He's ready to go. This little old lady comes up and says, "Excuse me, can you help me?" He's like, "I sure can." And she goes, "I need a heater." And now he just starts talking all the product knowledge. "Well, this one has 88 gigawatts of power. And this one, it's got 7 temperature settings. It's incandescent blue when it lights up here. And it's candy apple red when it does this. And it's got, 6 gigawatts of this and that." And he's going through like all this product knowledge, right? And he's teaching her all about these heaters. And she finally just looks at him with a real confused look on her face. And she says, "Listen, I just need a heater that will keep an old lady warm." Right? So what's the difference there? What's the analogy I'm trying to make there? Too much information. He confused her. Right? So novice Jimmy in the beginning, he didn't know enough about the heaters, so he was asking questions to find out what the need was. Right? What are you looking to accomplish? By when? What's the budget? Right? What's the ease of use? Right? Amateur Jimmy is what Jimmy was when he came back from 2 weeks of heater school training. He was like, "I'm going to give you all my product knowledge. I'm going to overwhelm you with all this information." Professional Jimmy knows all this information, but professional Jimmy acts like a novice, and he only uses this stuff when he has to.